Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alexandra, and if you're new here, I do lots of budget makeovers. I really believe that you can have a beautiful space even if you rent without spending a lot of time or money making it beautiful. I am so excited for today's makeover because we are at my dear friend Jenny's home in the East End of Toronto. So Jenny is one of the nicest, warmest humans I know. She has been working towards a career as a life coach for a few years. She's also content managing at a YouTube agency, and so she's balancing these two careers that she really loves. The ironic thing is Jenny's career is basically, inspiring people to be their best selves, and yet she's working in this office that is so not inspiring at all. So it's her second bedroom in her house. It's kind of become the dumping ground. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't need to be in this space. She does have this beautiful desk from West Elm. She's got a desk light. She's got a bookshelf. It's just lacking personality. It doesn't feel like her, and it's kind of like an in-between room. It's a storage room, and then it's her office. So I am here to make over this whole space and show you guys at home how you can get a beautiful home office on a budget, because that's what we do here. Okay. So like all spaces I make over, Jenny had a few key things that she really wanted implemented in this space. She wanted to keep the printer. I suggested tucking it away in the bookshelf, but it's something that she uses almost every day, so she needs it out. She wanted the cord clutter gone from that area. She wanted to keep this bookshelf right where it is. It's fastened to the wall, so we had to work around that. Jenny also really needed a seating area in this office because she has clients come into this space and they need somewhere to sit. So first things first, we had to tackle this accent wall. So this is a pretty old house, which means that this wall is bumpy. It has lots of character. It's like an old home. And so Jenny and I really thought that it would be a great wall to make into an accent wall. And that's a really great tip for you guys at home, whether you're making over your office, your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room, whatever room. Accent walls always, I feel like, make a space feel stylish and new and fresh. Jenny and I went back and forth and we were like, wallpaper, paint, I don't know. And we decided on this beautiful navy blue paint. The link is down below if you want to know what this color is. It's just such a rich blue, and I think it really, really warms up the space. I also feel like painting is a really accessible way to make over your space. It's pretty inexpensive, depending on the size of your wall or your room, and it doesn't take that long. It took me maybe an hour to paint this whole wall, and we did 2 coats. So went pretty smoothly, and now we have this beautiful bold accent wall in this space, and all the other pieces are gonna hopefully tie into the color of this wall behind me. The first thing I wanted to tackle was taking out all the stuff that didn't belong in this office away. Jenny has a full basement, tons of storage, and it just made sense for that stuff to live downstairs. And now I'm ready to get this makeover started. Next up, I am changing these curtains. I feel like I say this in maybe all of my videos, but it's so true. A curtain can really darken a room, make it feel kind of sad. These curtains were kind of a beigey brown. They just weren't really, they weren't that great. And they were really making the space feel quite dark. So I brought in a beautiful new gold curtain rod. I am obsessed. It just is like a touch of luxe in this room. Not that expensive, link down below. And then I brought in these very pale pink curtains. I wanted to add, a pretty element to this space. I really think that these curtains just brighten up this whole room. After the curtains, we moved on to changing the light. This was an almost boob light. It wasn't quite a full boob light, but we're gonna basically say that it was a boob light. And it was just not cute. Jenny loves lights. She loves statement lights, as do I. I found this beautiful gold one. I'm gonna link it down below. It was under $150, which for a statement light is a bargain. What I found through this makeover actually is that you can find some really inexpensive pendants, ceiling lights, and I think this is a really good example of how ceiling lights actually can be beautiful, really beautiful. And then I put these vintage style bulbs in them because they are exposed, they're naked bulbs, so you want them to look cute. Again, what a difference this light makes to the space. I can basically go home now. See ya. Thank you, next. So the easiest way to tackle a bookshelf in an office is to add decorative boxes. I feel like in an office, you naturally have a lot of paper, you have notebooks, you have, just stuff. I get it, totally normal. So I love using just inexpensive decorative boxes to just chuck all that paper in there. I also love this gold basket that slides onto the bookshelf. And this is gonna be where Jenny keeps all of her immediate to-dos. So bills, her daughter's, school stuff, it's just all there, it's accessible, out in the open, and then everything else is just hidden away. And then in true Alexandra fashion, I just gave it a quick bit of styling. I love styling bookshelves, it's my favorite. Let me know in the comments if you guys want a video on how to style your bookshelf at home. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, because I think that would be a fun video. Rugs in an office are so important because they really make it feel like a cozy room. Rugs are expensive though, but I actually found this one on sale. I think it was like Black Friday or Boxing Day, one of those big sale days. This rug was actually $85, which for a decently sized rug is not a lot of money. My kind of quick tip for you guys at home, shop for those big ticket items like rugs on a sale day. It makes such a difference. I didn't want to go with a smaller rug for this space. I felt like it needed something substantial. I love this pop of yellow. I think it's gonna look so good with the gold. It just makes this room so much cozier. One of the biggest changes to this room that I think is gonna blow your mind is the positioning of Jenny's desk. As I mentioned, she has this beautiful desk from West Elm. It's stunning, and it's against the wall. And I feel like that's naturally what we all think when we're styling a home office is what wall are we gonna put the desk? So just by opening this desk up and repositioning it, makes a huge difference in the space. It feels more open, and especially because Jenny is gonna have clients in here, I feel like this repositioning just makes it so that she's like, hey, this is my office, this is where I sit, come take a seat on my comfy chairs and let's have a discussion about life, because she's a life coach. So for you guys at home, I really encourage you to play around with the furniture you have, move it around the space, and don't kind of stick to those hard and fast rules that I think we all have when it comes to design. It's like, you put your desk against a wall. No, try and move it away from the wall, just see how it feels. In this space in particular, it made such a huge difference. Guys, this next thing is going to maybe blow your mind because it kind of changed my outlook on printers and cords. My life will forever be changed, and this is not my office. Basically, as I mentioned, Jenny really wanted to keep the printer. Usually I would tuck the printer away in a closet or I don't know, I was thinking on top of her bookshelf, but she uses this a lot. So she wanted it out in the open. So I did a little researching and found this amazing laptop stand. It's a standing desk for a really small space, but I thought, let's repurpose this into a printer stand. What I love about this is that the cords cascade down, and at the bottom, there's a little hole where you feed the cords through and then they just plug into the wall. It's so genius. It keeps everything corralled. Her modems are on the bottom. So this is mesh and it's metal so the modems can breathe and they won't overheat. So there's a shelf for her paper and her ink cartridges, and then there's a place for her printer. And I just think this is such a great solution. For anyone who has a lot of cords and has a lot of techie stuff, this is the solution. The link is down below if you guys want to buy one of these for yourselves. Fixing cord clutter just makes me so happy. As I was feeding these cords here, I was like, yes, this is so good. So since Jenny is now facing this blank wall, I was like, we gotta add something here. We already have some art going in this space, so I thought, let's do some kind of green wall. I found these amazing gem planters. They've got the gold accents on them, and I'm just planting a few succulents. It's right by the window, so I'm hoping they'll get a lot of light, and succulents are generally pretty easy to take care of, which is why I chose them for this office. I think plants in any space, especially an office, are just they're just happy. There was a stat at one point that I read that plants increase your productivity by I don't know what the exact stat was. It was a lot. Just buy some plants. This might be my most favorite element of this office. It is this crazy cool whiteboard. I feel like whiteboards are one of those things that don't ever look stylish. And when I stumbled across this one, I was like, it's a glam whiteboard. I can't handle it. And I just think that this looks like an art piece, but it's super functional. So Jenny can write her to-dos for the month, her priorities. I think this is amazing for anyone who is looking for a functional workflow system for their office that also looks really pretty. So another big ticket item for this room was definitely these chairs. I found these at HomeSense. They were relatively inexpensive for a pair, and they really do pull this space together, and this is an element that Jenny is gonna use every day. She has clients over, they need to sit side by side, they need to be comfortable. I know this is a budget channel, and I really do think that I, show you guys really affordable but good quality budget-friendly decor options, but sometimes you just have to splurge. I mean, we splurged on these chairs, but actually for two beautiful, modern, sleek accent chairs, wasn't a lot of money. And I really do think that sometimes it pays to invest in those pieces that you really do need. She needs a comfortable place for her clients to sit in, and these were just the answer. They tied this whole space together, and I'm so glad that we went with them. Next up, we're gonna add in this beautiful art print. I'm really obsessed with it. And what's funny is I actually bought this before I bought a lot of the other elements in this space, and it's the exact color palette of this room. And I think that when you're buying art, that's a really good tip, is like pick a print that you love. If you're having trouble coming up with a color scheme for your room, just pick colors from that art print and weave them into the rest of your decor. And bonus, it's framed in a gold frame, which just like picks up on all the gold accents in this space. Look at this office. I am so excited to show Jenny her new space. Jenny totally deserves an inspiring, beautiful place to work in, and I really, really hope I have achieved that for her. I feel like it ticks off everything she was looking for and just really sums up who she is. She's beautiful, she's warm, she's inspiring, and I can't wait to show her. Okay guys, I'm gonna go grab her to reveal the space. Okay Jenny, close your eyes.
Okay, they're closed.
And remember, picture what this room looked like before.
Oh, it was a disaster.
I'm so excited, but I'm also so nervous.
I already opened it.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay, on the count of three.
Okay.
1,
2,
2, 3.
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's so nice! It's so fancy! Oh my gosh, it feels so good in here. Oh my God, I love it. The curtain rod looks so good. The curtains look so pretty.
Right?
Yeah, really pretty. I love everything. Look at the rug, Hayes. Doesn't that look good? What do you think? Do you wish this was your office? It's not.
I just feel like this desk.
I love it. The desk is so good like this.
Perfect.
It's really good.
Also,
it feels spacious.
Non-cord clutter.
Yes! Oh my God, yes, it was very cluttery before over
Right?
there. That looks so organized and so good. I love it. The bookshelf looks so good. It was such a disaster before. The light looks amazing.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. I can't wait to bring clients in here. It's perfect. Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it. Hazel's happy. What's your favorite part of the room?
Which one do you think?
Which one do I think? The pink curtains.
No,
What? What's your favorite?
the light.
The light!
I am so happy that Jenny loves this space. I really think she deserves like the most beautiful, cozy office ever. What do you guys struggle with in your home office? I'm guessing you're gonna say storage, but let me know in the comments and I'll see if I have any solutions for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any makeovers. See you next Friday. See you next time. Thank you, next.